Hello, folks. My name is Detroit Miracle, and I want to ask you all a question. Have any of you ever won prize money? The reason I ask that question is because people keep telling me on social media that I won all types of prize money from this and that. And I'm like, wow, I must be the luckiest dude alive. Yeah, I've been operating on social media for a few years now, and I feel as though I have accomplished a whole lot. Yeah, but that isn't what the discussion is about, but rather the discussion is about people that keep telling me and inboxing me messages that say they either saw my name on a money winners list and that I should immediately call in to collect my prize, or they keep telling me, hey, have you heard about the new government program that's giving people $20,000, $30,000 to pay all their bills, buy food, and fix up the house? I'm telling you, a whole bunch of people told me something very similar pertaining to either of those or either of those. They would either say they saw my name on a monies list, or they would say, hey, buddy, have you heard about this new government program that gives out free money? Yeah. And you know what? I have to admit that out of curiosity, I checked into that story. And a couple of times I called it, a foreigner guy always answered the line. He sounded like he was from the Middle East, and I barely understood what he was talking about. And turns out it was some type of scam because they want your credit card numbers, banking numbers, social security numbers. Do you want to know why? Because I feel as though it's identity theft. Yeah. Why else would they ask for key information that pertains to you? Like your identification numbers, driver's license numbers. But I didn't give any of that. I hung up immediately after this foreign guy made his intentions known to me. In another case, I called and checked into one of those claims and found out that they wanted to sell me gift cards for something. Yeah, they said that my name was on a money winners list, but then when I called in to collect, they said, hey, you want to buy gift cards or something? Hey, that's extremely mean to get a person's hopes up just to tell them something like that. Hey, you might be calling in thinking you're going to collect 20 grand and they tell you something like that. And already you done spent the money. You say, hey, I'm going to buy this nice Rolex. I'm going to take a trip to Vegas. I'm going to get new tires for the car. And then you call in and they tell you that. You be in a real bad mood. I got to let you people know that already I knew that it was scams even before I called it. So I had no high expectations to collect any winnings. Yeah, I knew. I just had to call and check it out to see the extent of the scam. But I didn't give out any personal information of myself. I just wanted to prove to myself that I was right about what I initially thought about what they were telling me. Yeah, that's a trip. I know that happens to people frequently because 20 or 30 people have told me similar things over 3 years. So chances are they probably message everybody with that same story. You want to hear something funny? When people call and say, or no, when they text me and say they see my name on some winners list, I say, there are 9 people in this country with my first and last name. Yeah. Surprisingly, I tell them that and they don't expect it. I'm like, it's 9 people that has the same exact name as me, first and last. So how do you know that you didn't see one of their names on a winner's list? Or are you sure that it pertained to me rather than them? When I message them back, you know what they do? They usually just repeat the same thing again. I said, look, fool, I'm not stupid. I already told you that a whole bunch of people have my name in a country and you still repeating the same stuff. That's crazy. Hey, I don't know any stranger that would care enough to tell me that I won a lot of money, much less 30 strangers. I'm like, why would a complete stranger want to tell me that I'm about to get hella paid? Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, I don't let that get me down when they send those messages. And then I started blocking them out eventually once they done it. I would go to their pages and then check it out, and then I would just block them. Yeah, I know y'all are saying that's mean, cruel, but I would block them because I would check into their info, because the same people that told me that I won a prize, they would say they also won the same exact prize. And some said they won $200,000. And then when I go check on their pages, I don't see any flash and pizzazz. And I say, this person don't look like they won a fortune in money. They lying. Block, block. Yeah, life is crazy like that. It's full of scammers, shammers, con artists, and grifters. I'll be looking at those fools like, hey, you're trying to hustle me. You act like I was born yesterday. Then when you look at certain people's profiles and see that they went to college and did all of that, that would indicate that you can't just push any scheme on them and think they're going to go for it. And even if someone hasn't went to college, sometimes people are incredibly street smart and book smart anyway. Yeah. Regardless of the fact of your level of education, you still are going to accumulate a certain amount of knowledge based on your life experiences. And chances are, everybody has ran into a hustler and a sham artist, or worse, by now. Yeah, people. Hey, it could be worse. I know they're asking you to do something, to follow certain steps in which would give somebody your personal information, but it's not like they're forcing you to do so. You know what that means? It means that it's up to you, people, to say no to those people or not listen to them at all. Those people are relying on your greed to lead you into making a foolish mistake. Well, the traffic is getting heavy out here, so I'm gonna go inside and find a quiet spot to sit. I would appreciate it if you would give me those likes, comments, and up those subscriptions to my channel. And peace out, folks.